Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, February 14th, 2022. It is a day two. Now, if you don't already know it, it is also Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's to every one of you guys. Today is definitely a day to celebrate love, and you guys already hear it at the end of every morning announcement, so I'm going to start it with this message. I love you just the way you are. Happy Valentine's. Okay. So let's go ahead and notice how amazing this day is. Let's just forget about the Super Bowl that happened, if you watched it. Let go of the weekend. Let go of tomorrow. Let go of 20 minutes from now. Just focus on the blessings that are happening right here and right now. And what's cool is that it is Valentine's Day. So this is a day where many of us are practicing and really showcasing the importance of love, right? And it is okay, right? Love is a good thing. It's actually what makes us feel like we belong to a part or a group. It's part of that whole citizenship. We're part of this group. So let's use our eyes for a moment and just look around and find something that catches your eye, something that you're grateful for, something that you're thankful for. So just just allow your eyes to be caught by something that you see that you're grateful for. And when you notice that item, just look at it, study it, try to figure out what it means to you. Why are you thankful for it? You know, the color, the shape, the size, all of that, shadows. Then with your nose, take a breath in and out. What do you smell, right? So now, most of you guys know I don't actually video these videos on the day of. I'm actually videoing this video on Sunday, and the Super Bowl really hasn't kicked in yet, and we're making wings, and I can smell that cooking downstairs, and that's something I'm really thankful for. Just being able to be with my family. Smelling wings on a Sunday makes me think of football, and I'm really thankful for being able to enjoy that. Not everyone does get to enjoy it. I get to enjoy it, and I'm really thankful for it. So what do you smell? What do you notice with your sense of smell? Then with your ears, just pause. What do you hear? What sounds are there that you didn't notice before, but now you're noticing because you're finally paying attention? And once again, isn't it amazing that these sounds are still happening, but we don't even notice them? We've got two ears and we still don't notice them. We always have to pause, listen, and observe for some of those sounds to really come back to something that we notice. And finally, with your skin, what do you feel? All right, so we're going to move on to the breathing part of the Mindful Minute. And today, without further ado, I want to introduce to you another student who's going to teach us a breathing technique that is perfect for Valentine's Day. But you don't have to take my word for it. I'm going to introduce you to Veda.
Hi, today I'm going to be doing the broken heart breathing technique. So what you want to do is you want to put your heart like this, and when you breathe out, you're going to go like this. And then when you breathe in, you're going to remake your heart. Okay, we're going to do it 5 times. So first we're going to start breathing out. Okay, let's bring it back to Mr. Lin.
Thank you so much, Veda. Oh, love the broken heart breathing method. It's perfect for Valentine's Day because even though as you spotlight the broken heart, you actually still complete the heart when you breathe in, and that's kind of cool. Okay, so boys and girls, please join me in practicing the broken heart method. Okay, so as you breathe in, you're going to have a complete heart. And breathe out. As you breathe in that positive energy, you're going to complete your heart. As you breathe out, you're going to let go of that negative energy, allow your body to settle. Nice and easy. Breathe in and breathe out. And boys and girls, also begin to notice the rest of your body as you get into the rhythm. Breathe in Notice the parts of your body that feel refreshed and feel great for this morning as you breathe out. When you breathe in, notice the parts of your body that feel sore or tired. You don't have to be upset about them. Breathe out. Just simply acknowledge and notice what it feels to be tired, what it feels to be sore. Breathe in. Also notice what feelings you've brought to school, emotions. Breathe out. Allow those feelings in. Don't push them away. Don't close the door on them. Breathe in. With kindness and compassion, try to understand why you feel that way, but more importantly, as you breathe out, what those feelings are trying to tell you. Breathe in. And when those feelings feel like you've accepted them, they'll move on to the next moment. Breathe out. And so will you. Now, in a moment, you will hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not, it's ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. Boys and girls, we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful to yourself as well as to others. Being respectful to yourself as well as to others is actually a great sign of love. So when you say that you love somebody just the way they are, you have to give them that respect. You can't love somebody and not give them respect. So when you say that you love your teacher, well, guess what? When your teacher's talking, give her or him respect. And boys and girls, our teachers love you too. And that's why it's important too that when it's your turn to talk, that your teachers and all your friends who also love you will pay attention to you. You deserve that respect. And remember, once again, respect is a great sign of love. Show that you're responsible. That's our second B. Be responsible. Show self-control with your hands, with your feet, with the words that come out of your mouth, right? And yes, we've been talking about this, even the way you think. If you think with thankfulness, if you think with love, if you think with positive encouragement, you're going to act that way. And boys and girls, you and I know, we want to be friends with people who love us, who encourage us, who are kind and compassionate. And it starts with how we think and how we allow our hearts to be compassionate, to be kind. And it moves us to do those things the right way. All right, and finally show that you're ready. Ready to learn, ready to succeed, ready to do an amazing job, and as we've been talking about, ready to fail. I know it sounds so negative, but guess what? If you think failing is a bad thing, of course it's going to sound negative. But if you think of failing as just one step to getting better, because you're always going to brush yourself off and you're always going to try. Just like the girl I talked to last week who said she wanted to give up on her homework. Well, guess what? That next day, that girl told me she still stuck it out and she still did her homework. Well, you know what? She showed being ready like an absolute queen. I mean, she did an amazing job there. And I know many of you guys have times when you want to give up too. Maybe you haven't been successful. Well, guess what? Being ready, that third B, this is where it comes in. You're going to struggle. You're going to fail. None of us are perfect. But you and I need to encourage each other, be kind and compassionate to ourselves, and dust ourselves off and say, well, this is just one part of that whole experience we call learning. All right, our character trait of the month is honesty. It's hard, boys and girls. I've had some students in my office last week. Most of them have done a pretty good job, even though they knew they didn't make the right choice. they were still honest, but I got to tell you, there are some that have really struggled, right? Even when I know the truth, and yet some of our boys and girls are still struggling. And you know what? I care about you guys, and I know it's hard, but this is where we should practice. Practice with me, practice with your teachers, people who love you unconditionally. Practice honesty. All right. Now, I started the morning announcements with this, but I want to end it with this as well because it is Valentine's. You can't get enough of love. So here we go. I love you just the way you are. And boys and girls, in the spirit of Valentine's, I want you to find even more people to tell them you love them just the way they are. Find your teachers. Definitely find those grown-ups. They were working so hard for you. And guess what? Find your friends. And then, you know what? Look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I like the way I am. That's pretty cool. All right, I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Monday.